Hey guys, what's happening? Thanks for joining me yet again. So, we have today another eBay parcel. This one's something a little bit special. Now, this was actually more than one auction. This was one, if it is what I'm thinking of. Now, I don't want to get too far ahead of myself, but if it's the one I'm thinking of, and it should be, this was won over, I don't know, maybe 15 to 20 auctions. Each auction was a 9-card auction of various different cards, all somewhat rare. Now I paid ranging from sort of maybe a couple of pound, £3-4 for one, all the way up to something like maybe £50, I think, for the most expensive one. I think in total we paid around about £130. But for that, we should have some fantastic cards that will fill some major holes in my collection. And there is one particular set of cards in here I'm quite excited for. I do believe they are quite rare. It is a Wizards of the Coast set as well, just as a little spoiler. So, let's see if we can get into this without hopefully damaging anything. Just slice across there. I'm not too sure how it was packaged, mine, because obviously the auction showed them in the plastic sleeves, the sort of plastic sleeves that you would pop into your binder. So I was sort of expecting to kind of get posted like that, but obviously maybe it's not. So it seemed to be relatively well packaged, so pleased about that. Plus there is a decent value of money in here. Put that to one side. And hopefully you guys enjoy them as much as I do. I've got a couple of code cards up back for you guys, just because I know there'll not be any in here, just to crack a couple open for you, for those of you who actually like the code cards and play the online game. I know there's a few of you out there. So, oh, I think they might actually still be in the sleeves. I might be wrong. Yes, they are. They're still folded in the sleeves. So, actually been sellotaped together as well. Can we just peel that off there? So I'm trying not to spoil anything that's in there before we actually look at it. I've no idea what order these are going to be in, so I'll just sort of pick them off the top and we'll go as we go. But fingers crossed, I'm hoping there's no fakes in here. It doesn't look like there is. I mean, the guy I bought them from seemed like a genuine collector. So before we get started, a couple of code cards for you. So we've got 2 Hidden Fates code cards there. Not bad. Put those to one side. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 and 20. So it was 20 different auctions these won over. These went on for about 3 days, so as you can imagine I was actually sitting watching them constantly, just about. Right, so to begin with, let's see what we got. Now I will actually pull some of the more rare and valuable cards out of the blisters just so we can have a better look at them. So we've got I think that's a McDonald's, an old McDonald's promo, isn't it? Yeah, 2011 McDonald's Mooner, a Platinum Reverse Chimchar, a BW Promo N, one of the Wizards of the Coast original movie promos, a Dragonite, a BW85 Lucario promo, BW76 Electrode promo, Wizards of the Coast Mew promo, a Fates Collide Mew. Is that a holo? It is a holo, yeah. And a BW69 promo. Now, I can't remember how much I paid for each of the individual auctions, I'm not going to lie. There's too many to remember. But I think obviously some of these kind of ones were only sort of maybe £2-3. So yeah, not too bad. pop that to one side. And what I'll do is, actually, tell you what, if we actually pull the cards out as we go, take a look at them individually, then what I can do is I can sort of pop the prices up in the top right corner, or top left even. Actually, bottom left is where the prices will go. Completely lying to you all. And we can have a look and see if we've actually made a tidy little profit on these. I'm hoping I have. Although it's not a major concern, because as I say, I mean, a couple of these like this, I mean, they're all in absolutely immaculate condition. You can see they're all sort of mint, near mint. Fantastic condition. So yeah, a lot of these obviously are just going to go into my collection. A little bit of whitening on that, so lightly played, medium play. They're all going to go into my collection unless I've obviously already got them, of which they'll then go up for sale again on my eBay site. So keep an eye out for these if you're a follower on the eBay. Fortunately, I don't post abroad because it just causes too much hassle, in all honesty. So it would be UK sellers only, unfortunately. Unless I have something of major value, then I do occasionally open it up to international buyers. Okay, let's get into the next one. So the numbers at the bottom, I believe, relate to the auction number. So that last one was 45. So it goes to show you how many auctions this person actually had up. I think they were actually selling off their whole collection. So we've got the Hollow Slow King. Not too bad. A Promo SM26 Tisserina. A Hollow Crawdon. A Shattered Foil Hollow Greninja. It's quite a common one, not worth much at all. This is actually the card which I was bidding on because it was something I hadn't seen in a while. Boundaries Crossed Sizor. Dusknoir. So all of these cards won an auction are sort of like half decent holo rares or holos or GXs or that kind of thing. As I say, there is one particular set which you will tell when it comes out that I was excited for. Got the Gyarados holo from Evolutions there. And a holo Mudseal. So not bad, nothing too big at the minute. Okay, we're getting into some of the older promo cards here. So Diamond and Pearl 20, Magmortar promo. A Chatot promo, Diamond and Pearl. Now the values I put up in the top left corner are the values sort of like from recent eBay sales. And I also take into condition of the card which I've received. So it's not necessarily the highest value of your card. You may have a better condition card. For instance, that would be deemed as a light player card. You might have an absolute mint condition card which would be worth obviously more. So I do take into account the condition of my cards when I'm putting the prices up there for you guys. So these are all Diamond and Pearl promos. I've actually got a decent amount of promos, but a lot of mine are from the X and Y series and obviously the SM series. As far as the older promos have gone, apart from the sort of Wizards of the Coast promos, because I've got a fair few of those. But apart from that, I don't have anything in between. So these should fill a few slots quite nicely. A shield on there. And we've got a Chimchar. A Piplup. And a Pachirisu. So I'm guessing there should have been another starter Pokemon there, the grass one. Is it Snivy? I want to say Snivy, but I don't feel like that's right. A couple of code cards for you. So we've got two more Hidden Fates there. Enjoy those guys. Okay, we're getting into some more Diamond and Pearl promos. So we've got this Dialga here. Pro Best. I will do a little bit of a recap at the end, but I think what I'll do is, rather than sort of flying through every card, because obviously all of these are sort of hits, I'll flick through some of the more important ones, which I'll pop to the side. So any of the sort of GXs, EXs and major hits I'll pop to one side separate to this pile, just so that we don't have to go back through all these sort of hollows and stuff. Although some of these cards you guys probably haven't seen if you're more of a new collector. I know I certainly haven't seen some of them before now. I used to collect when I was a kid, back in the Wizards of the Coast days. Obviously I stopped for a long time. And I just recently got back into it a few months back, so I've got a lot of catching up to do. And unfortunately, I don't still have my original Pokemon cards from when I was a kid. I was stupid enough to sell those off. Yep. So we've had a few decent things so far. Hopefully we're getting into some of the bigger stuff soon. There's a very nice Mewtwo coming up soon, which I hadn't seen in a while. It's only an X and Y promo, but it was something kind of strange which I felt I hadn't seen. Not sure where it came from, but let's see. I don't think this auction was one that was very expensive, as there's some of the more recent promos. I think I paid around £4, £5, maybe £6 for this at the most. I'm just gonna speed it up a little bit, just to. Oh, this one actually comes sleeved, making it a little bit awkward to come out. Quasar there. Shiny Gyarados. I've actually had one of these before and recently sold it. I think it went for around about the £6–7 mark, but I don't think it's worth quite that much, but we'll see. So that was the strange looking Mewtwo which I'd seen, which I thought was quite a nice art. Yeah, hadn't seen that one before. And a nice little Umbreon there. Okay, we're getting into some of the sort of full art style fighter cards. So we've got a nice Reshiram there. Again, these are all sort of promos. I can't remember what the name of the set was that these came with now, actually. I did just have it and it's just completely slipped me tongue. It was some sort of collection box, wasn't it? I'm pretty sure these came with some sort of collection box. It's a nice looking art on that one. Nice Zekrom. That's not worth much, I don't think. That's Celebi. I'm pretty sure I've got one of those up for next to nothing at the moment and it's not really selling. But you never know. You could have a card 1 minute that nobody wants and then suddenly 3 people come along and bid on it. It's the joys of eBay. You can pick up some absolutely beautiful bargains, or you can overpay for stuff. Card just slipped out there. It's the shiny Magikarp. Wobbuffet break. Now, the conditions on all of these cards, like I say, most of them are actually near mint. So I really can't complain too much at all. It's been a while since I've received some really nice condition cards like this from eBay. Probably be a while before it ever happens again. Generally when I pick them up they're in sort of light played condition at best. So this is a nice little surprise. Obviously I was hoping for it to be a decent condition but wasn't expecting it. Nice Rayquaza there. Regigigas. Sableye, and a Vero. Okay, we're getting into a few EXs here. Electric. Put that down there. A Black Kyurem. So these are from the Plasma Blast series. Deoxys EX. Plasma Freeze, I think it was. Plasma Blast, and what was the other one? I can't remember now. Darkrai EX. This is definitely going to fill a lot of holes in my collection. It's nice when you can get an auction like this where you get a lot of sort of the harder to get sort of rares and ultra rares that you don't have, and you get them all together as one. It certainly boosts up that percentage marker. Nice Latios Prism Star there. Put the brakes over there because let's be honest, brakes aren't really clouds. There's major hits amongst this lot. Nice Bennett GX. Celestial Storm. Ooh, these are the ones I was on about. So, do you guys recognize these? Best of game cards. Not a complete set. I believe I'm missing the Team Rocket best of game card, but an awful lot of them are actually here. And these, if I'm not mistaken, were when the Wizards of the Coast knew their contract was coming to the end with Pokemon. They knew they weren't going to get the publishing rights anymore. I'm pretty sure they released these as sort of a big sort of send-off promo, which they handed out at competitions, which is why you'll often see that a lot of them have winner here. Or I think they were supposed to originally only be doing reprints with these kind of hollow versions here, but what they actually did do was release a couple of extra cards which weren't seen in other sets previously. So they did actually print some new cards as well. So anyway, we have the Electabuzz here. And again, these are on beautiful condition. Light played maybe at worst. But again, fantastic condition. We have the Hitmonchan. Now, I believe all of these cards also have a winner variant, except for the Professor Elm, if I'm not mistaken. I think that was the only one that they never printed as a winner. Got that Rocket Sizor there. Lovely card. Nice E-Series card there. Or at least the style of an E-Series card. Rocket Sneasel. Dark Ivysaur. A Dark Ivysaur winner card. See the winner stamp in the top in the bottom corner here. So as I say, for all of these there was a winner variant except for the trainer, the Professor Elm. I think that was the only one that didn't have a winner variant. We have a winner Dark Ivysaur. Now I think in total for these I paid around about the £50 mark. These were the expensive cards that I was really looking forward to get. These don't actually come up very often. Very rare I've seen these as a set anyway, or a form of set. Now this is obviously from something different, but this is a winner Oranberry. This isn't from the best of card, but it is an E-Series card, so nice and old. We'll put that one right there. So yeah, there we go. We've got some best of cards. We have what is a near complete McDonald's promo. So we've got the Ordino there. The camera to focus. There we go. Zorora, Alamala, and this one's actually from a different McDonald's set. So the last one was from 2011. This is from the 2015 Magikarp. And these ones are from, this symbol down here is the 2018, so last year's. So the dinner here. Hold it down. And a matchup. Not bad. So we've got some more best of cards here. A couple of repeats. So we've got the Arcanine there. I believe this is some sort of Pokemon League card with this crosshatch foil, if I'm not mistaken. I've had a couple of those before. Got a promo Meloetta, a promo Hoot Hoot, which is a holo. Another best of Professor Elm. Kieran, promo. And another best of Hitmonchan. Nice looking promo Hitmonchan from the Heart Gold and Soul Silver series. A couple of SM promos. Not much about those. And we've got some nice E-series cards here, as you can see. Now these are just sort of regular rares, I think. I think that not all rares. I think some of them are commons, but from some of the rarer sets. So we've got a nice Skyridge Abra there, which is actually a little bit beaten up, but nothing too major. A rare Ampharos from Expedition, I think that is. Is that Acropolis? Another Ampharos. Cleffa. Kadabra. Now these are one of the few sets that I have very rare, very few cards of actually in my collection at the moment. So these are welcome additions to try and buff out them binders a little bit, because they're looking very empty at the moment. Very scary and eerie looking wheezing in that artwork there, isn't it? So yeah, looks the part. Same with that coffin actually. And a very funky looking Vulpix. So we're getting there, we've got a couple left to go. So we've got a few reverse holo from the E series, so some reverse Skyridge there, which I think actually hold a bit more value than obviously the regular rares. Especially from these old Wizards of the Coast series. There's obviously not legendary collection reverses, which are stupidly priced compared to their normal counterparts. Torchic. Sort of with a reverse hue on them, they're sort of very difficult to see. Certainly very shiny. That's reverse Shelder there. Reverse rare Butterfree. reverse rare Wheezing. Now, I'm not going to put those in the big hit pile because, in all honesty, I'm not sure whether they're worth extra. So they might be decent hits, they might not. I'll not know until after I post this video when I check some of the prices. But we've got a nice Litten there. Poplio, a few hollows from some of the more recent sets. Porygon Z, I think that came with a 3-pack blister recently from Lost Fundamabies. Garbodor, Tapu Bulu, Tapu Fini, Mew, Vigavolt, nice Rowlet, Cosmog, Garbodor, another Tapu Fini, Tapu Bulu. I've got a bob pulling them out. You've seen those guys before. Maybe it's not the Mewtwo, but another Wizards of the Coast card there. Promo. Probably the ugliest Mewtwo card you've ever seen. And another Mew there. I think that's our third one. But they do actually go for okay money then. Sort of £2, maybe £3. Those Mews. We've got a couple more Pokemon League crosshatch cards here. Dragonite, Uxie, Skarmory, Milotic, Garbodor, Vulpix there, Golisopod, Rowlet, Silvally, I think major there. We've got some more Wizards of the Coast promos here. So the Dragonite, the Mewtwo from the original movie, the Mew there. This actually also comes in a holo version, which I think is number 9. Then we've got the Electabuzz and the Pikachu. So that there is all 4 of the original Pokemon movie cards. Got this Meowth, Kyurem, Lilup, and a Miliota. And I think we've got some more EXs here, yep. So we've got another Manectric, Deoxys, Lugia, nice Fundrus EX there. White Kyurem, Rayquaza, Darkrai, nice Mewtwo there, Zekrom. So as you guessed, a lot of these are promo cards actually. And finally, just to end the video, we have Black Kyurem, Mega Tyranitar, another Manectric, Deoxys, Lugia, Darkrai EX, Mewtwo EX, Rayquaza, and a Delphox Break. So like I say guys, I'm not bothered doing a recap actually. I took a couple of code cards your way. What we got an Unbroken Bonds pack, Burning Shadows, another Burning Shadows, another Burning Shadows, guess what? Another Burning Shadows. So yeah, that's it guys. Let me know how you think. Do you want to see more of these kind of like sort of bundles? Do you quite like them? I do think it was probably good value for money. You guys will be able to tell obviously because I'll have the prices up in the corner, and then in this part here I'll probably put something at the top. Purchase price compared to resale value. But those best of game cards, very nice cards. Let me know if you guys have any of them. I'm going to try to get my hands on the I think on the Rockets Mewtwo. I'll probably pick that up separately, so I'll not do a video on that. I'm pretty sure that's the only one I'm actually missing. I'll have to double check, but yeah, I think that might be the only one I'm missing. So there we go guys, thanks for watching, and I will see you all next time.